a PhD in computer science from IIT Roorkee and an MS in software system from Birla Institute of Technology and Science. With over 3 decades of rich academic and administrative experience, respected Sir has made remarkable contribution to higher education and research. He has supervised numerous undergraduate and postgraduate theses, evaluated more than 60 PhD dissertations, and has published over 50 research papers in reputed journals and conferences. Sir has also held several prestigious positions, include Dean of Research and Consultancy, Head of Department, Chairman of Centralized Counseling for MTech, MR. He has actively contributed to GSI development of various student welfare initiatives. We are truly honored to have such an experienced academicians and visionary leader with us today. Now, I would like to respectfully invite respected Professor R.S. Yadav sir to kindly take over the session.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Good afternoon. I am audible.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Acha. So today, as a part of this FDP, here I am supposed to discuss role of artificial intelligence in digital
Sorry to interrupting you, sir. Sir,
artificial
your
role
PPT is
of
not visible
artificial
properly.
intelligence in digital fraud. It is an overview. So today we are living in era of artificial intelligence. We are a mind who is around 60. I have seen the natural intelligence as well as artificial intelligence. And this artificial intelligence is nothing new. During my coursework at IIT Lucknow, BTech coursework, we have full-fledged course in artificial intelligence. But at that time, its scope was not good. But today, when we have,
Sir,
hello,
हाँ
Hello.
सर आपकी
आवाज
पीपीटी
आ रही है? पीपीटी शेयर तो है? पीपीटी दिख रही नहीं दिख? हेलो,
सर पीपीटी के ऊपर ओवरलैपिंग हो रही है पार्टिसिपेंट्स की जो स्लाइड्स आ रही है
ओ,
पार्टिसिपेंट्स वाला आइकन
अब ठीक हुआ?
यस सर
So, role of artificial intelligence in digital fraud, it is an overview. So, this talk, we have chalk out some of the points which we have introduced artificial intelligence, AI, which we say artificial intelligence, preventing and detecting fraud applications, AI preventing and detecting fraud key techniques, AI in preventing and detecting fraud anomaly detections. One of the prominent requirement in today when world is moving in the digital era. Way to protect against fraud in the banking system, way to protect fraud against credit card payment, AI facilitating digital fraud, techniques and example, AI in facilitating digital fraud with example scenario, common indicator of AI powered fraud. So these are some of the points I have checked out regarding this talk. So as we say artificial intelligence, here it is made of two words. One is artificial, one is intelligence. it is artificial intelligence, then it comes in the mind that there is a natural intelligence. When we were studying around 90s, there was a natural intelligence. There was a natural intelligence because we were able to remember many things as we require. For example, we remember many phones along with a study code and all these things we remember. But in the today environment, when AI is become prominent, gadgets are there, we have we do not remember even our own mobile number. If somebody asks, so we have AI. If we go and basic concept of computer machine, there is two classifications. One is deterministic, one is non-deterministic. Deterministic means if we give one input and if we run the system many times, all the times we have same result. Means until I change my input, my system behavior is fully predictable. But there is another kind of system where is non-deterministic system, where for the same input, sometime my system give one output, sometime my system gives another output. It means that if I run my system for same input, say 1,000 times, so we may have 1,000 class of, at the most we may have 1,000 independent results. It means it is indeterministic. When we have a deterministic one, just like algorithm, databases, and usual non-AI computing, then we have this one deterministic. We have written a quick sort. Whenever we give input array, we have a sorted element of the array, nothing else, irrespective how many times we give. So in this artificial intelligence, when today randomness is there, neither input is predictable nor output is predictable, so it means that we require another branch of science, that is artificial intelligence. So formally, we define artificial intelligence is a branch of computer science that focus in creating system or machine that can perform tasks requiring human-like intelligence. These tasks, because we have intelligence, if something is happening and things are not repeated, even we are taking a decision in that one. So these tasks include learning, reasoning, problem solving, decision making, understanding language, perceiving the environment. So the key characteristics of AI are learning. AI improves with experience. Means if you run your machines for longer duration, its result will be more effective. Reasoning, they can analyze the situation and make a logical decision. Perception, AI can interpret input from sensor, vision, sound, touch screen. Interaction, AI can communicate with human-like chat box, voice, and adaptability. AI adjusts new data or environment. So the key characteristics of AI are learning, reasoning, perception, interaction, adaptability. You might have gone through because this FDP is focused on artificial intelligence. So basic things you have gone through. Introduction to RTI, objective of AI. Objective of AI, if you look at the 5 characteristics of AI, so first objective is automation of the task. Today, if you see, we are living in era of automation. Whether machine is automated, washing machine is automated, anything is automated. Automation means objective to reduce human effort by automating repetitive or complex process. The process which is repetitive, which is kind of boring task, you are doing again and again same task, so that for human being it is usual and it is boring. So AI is supposed to use at the repetitive task with more accuracy and more understanding or complex process. For example, manufacturing robot automatically assemble car with precision. In banking, AI powered chat box handle the customer. Previously, whenever we visit the bank, there was a person to whom we get the queries and answer we get. So query and answer was physically, now there is a chat box, AI powered chat bots that handle the customer query automatically and effectively, enhancing the decision making. Objective, provide data driven insight and recommendation of better decision. Enhancing decision making. Objective, provide data driven insight and recommendations for better understanding. Healthcare, AI analyze patient data, suggest treatment plan. AI financial, predict stock markets, tends to assist investor, improving accuracy. Objective, minimize human error, achieve result faster with the precision. Medical imaging, automation drone, inspect power of the faster than manual. So improve accuracy and efficiency, personalize and user experience. Objective, tailor services, product to individual need and preferences. Example, Netflix recommends movies based on the user past behavior. Many times we have a TV. If it is a AI-based TV, it has a good recommender system. So based on the time and your taste, it sometimes switch off one program and start with another program. Amazon e-commerce suggest product based on purchase or history. Natural interactions with human, enable machines to understand and communicate in natural way. Voice assistant like Alexa. Voice assistant like Alexa. Alexa was one of the products manufactured by Amazon. This is complete mind. If you say, if you ask that, tell me Hanuman Chalisa, it search and start singing Hanuman Chalisa. If you say that switch off this, my TV, which is electronics TV, automated TV, it will switch off the, if you put the light, many times Depending upon the appliances we have, Alexa or such kind of machines will be able to switch off. Suppose your room is locked and you want that, and you are planning that I will reach from my office, start my office, and I will reach to room within 15 minutes. You communicate with Alexa, turn on the AC till you reach your room is pleasant. So all these voice assistant, Alexa, Siri response voice command, AI, Google Translator, tools that convert one language to another language in real time. Real time is within time limit. Within time limit. Problem solving and innovations solve complex problems that were impossible for human alone. AI in drug discovery, because in drugs, analysis of the drugs and its effect is very, very complex, and sometimes it is very, very tough for human being to analyze it. AI facilitate the drug disconnection by faster climate modeling. AI give you exact predictions about how the climate is going to be changed. If you go at long back, around 30 years, 40 years back, when somebody predicts that there will be rain, majority of time it fails, prediction fail. But on now today environment, if climate, environmental people predict today will be rain, majority of the time it will be rain. So AI, problem solving and innovation, learning and adaptations enable system to improve performance over time by learning from data experience. Self-driving car learn road condition like India, where people are coming in different wrong direction. Learning the road conditions and managing the decision is very, very tough, and AI can do it. So we are talking about driving car in the foreign country. Particularly, I have experience when I went to Hong Kong in around 2014 to present a paper in a conference. There was a train which was driverless. The train come, stop, doors are open. When time goes, when all doors are open, it go and stop. Self-driving car learn the road condition, improve navigation with more driving data. Fraud detections in banking, which is my today topic, adopt new fraudulent pattern, augmented human capability, support human in a task by extending their ability. Unlike human being, AI power prosthetic that responds to brain signal. Now today, AI is powering communication, not word to word. It is planning to have a communication from mind to mind. What you are thinking, that will be communicated from your mind to my mind without any verbal communications. AI powered processing that responds to brain signal. AI co-pilots in aviation that assist pilot in aviation and safety monitoring. Introduction to AI for industrial applications, data security and privacy. AI require massive amount of industrial data production, design, customer information, financial. If these data are stolen, it can cause industrial sponges or breaches. Many times we come to know through the newspaper that Facebook has sold these amount of data. Normally we were thinking what my data will be, but they sold the data and they get much money. So when they have a data, many times we have heard a news that some specific recommendation about some elections, even the recommender system or AI powered analysis is able to motivate the people to select a particular people, government or party. So in this data security and privacy, massive amount of industrial data, if it is stolen, it can cause industrial responses or breaches. Hacker accessing predictive maintenance AI data could manipulate it cause equipment failure. It means that if attacker access the predictive prediction and able to change its data that no maintenance is required, so that maintenance is required by the equipment, but the hacker has changed, so the equipment failure may be there. What are the measures it can take? Encryptions of the training and operational data. We are saying whenever we have a natural intelligence, say 40 or 30-year back, people put the things in different places in different form. So that if one thing is gone, another things remain accessible. Encryption is one of the things. Encryption means you disturb the thing in such a way that no one understands. You change the thing in such a way that no one understands, only you understand or your fellow persons understand. So encryption of the training, operational data, access control and authentications, secure data sharing protocol. These are the measures that could be used for data security and privacy. Model security, adversarial attacks. Adversarial means rarest attack. AI model can be folded by maliciously crafted input, leading to wrong predictions. AI model can be fooled by malicious craft input, leading to wrong predictions. Example, an AI-based visual inspection system in manufacturing could be tricked into missing a defect if attacker inject adversarial noise. Robust model training is required. Adversarial continuous model monitoring. These are some of the measures that could be taken while addressing model security, particularly adversarial attacks. Operational security, industrial IoT and AI. Initially, we said network. Network as a global, and we started with OSI reference model that has 7 layers, and it is implemented at TCP/IP model 5 layer. So all are the similar Similarity addresses are there at different layer. Means dissimilar issues are being addressed at this time. But now today, and at that time, OSI reference model or TCP/IP model that could be able to address common theme, means common platform they try to address. But whenever we have IoT, Internet of a thing, means individual things has its own network. Each one has its own network. When each and every device has its own network, then it is not possible to have one common standard because they are developed, they are managed by different persons, different groups. So AI with IoT sensor and automation system, it compromised attackers could disrupt production as safely. In smart factory, a cyber attacks on AI-driven robotic arm could cause faulty assembling or accident. Measures network segmentation. Your network to be segmented. It means that whenever you are communicating from one segment to another segment, you must be able to provide the security so that only secure communications could be processed. Otherwise, network communication from one network segment to another network segment is the weak point. Intrusion detection system, IDS, it could be with AI zero trust architecture. One way we are saying heavy trust, one way we are saying zero trust architecture. Means we use a architecture that has no trust. When we use just like our OTP, OTP is having some valid time, 10 second, 20 second, 5 second, depending upon how much time we create. So after that it expires. So zero trust. When things are changing, when security patterns are changing very frequently, then it could be zero trust. So in order to address operational security, industrial IoT and these one, it could be zero trust, networks to be segmented, and AI-based intrusion detection system could be employed. Safety and reliability of AI district always be reliable. Reliability is the probability of working the system satisfactorily under a given constraint. So safety and reliability are these two counterproductive. If you increase the safety, reliability may be poor. If you increase the reliability, safety may be. So these may be counterproductive. Wrong AI decision in the industry can cause accident, financial losses, or even human casualty. AI controlling automated mind miming truck could crash on decision. Human in the loop. Human in the loop means there must be supervision. AI could not be left unattended. Fail and safe. You should design a system in such a way that once some fault is occurred, system go in safe mode. Just like fuse wire in our electrical appliances. When there is heavy current, system fuse wire burn and system goes from faulty state to safe state. Explainable AI to the power transparencies. So these are the some of the measures. It means that human intervention must be in AI and fail and safe. Intellectual property, IP protection, AI model trained on property, industrial data are valuable assets. Theft of these models is theft of the trade secret. Example, a competitor stealing AI algorithm used in oil exploration production. Measure, secure model is strong and encryption. Watermarking may be there. Control API access. Insider threats. This is one of the most common and powerful threat. External threat can be managed easily, but insider threats cannot be managed easily. Employee with access to the AI system might misuse or leak sensitive data or model. Insider tampering with AI fraud detection system in bank. Role-based access. One of the measures could be taken. Role-based access means access permission is granted only based on the role. Means manager have only access to manage, cashier has only access to cashier level, like that. Continuous auditing and monitoring. Each and every system must be audited frequently and it to be monitored. Behavioral analysis to detect misuse. These are the common measures that could be done in order to avoid the insider attacks. Regulatory and compliance as risk. Industrial, healthcare, finance, and energy must comply with law like GDPR, HIPAA, etc. AI misuse may lead to legal penalty. No one can be left unattended. Any industrial applications, any compliance of AI, if it is doing some of the healthcare, finance, and energy, obstacles must comply with law like GDPR, HIPAA, etc. AI misuse may lead to legal penalty. Using AI in healthcare, diagnosis without proper data, anonymization could violate patient privacy law. Means if healthcare diagnosis data is publicized, it could violate the patient's personal privacy. Measure compliance audit, privacy preserving AI, federated learning. One of the most common learning is federated learning. Differential privacy is also there. Transparent documentations, document to be transparent. AI misuse for cyber attack. Always we have a two side of a coin. One is positive, one is negative. Without positive and negative, nothing is there. Always we have two sides of a coin. A coin cannot be one-sided. So when we have use, we have a counterproductive misuse. Attacker can use AI to launch sophisticated attacks. AI-powered phishing email, targeting employees, AI-driven malware that adopts to security system. Measures can be taken defensive AI for threat detection, red teaming with AI simulator. Red teaming means point out where there is a flaw. Cyber security, one of the theme that could be done. Driving factor of AI. Everything has motivational factor. Driving factor of AI. AI need big data. Today, we are living in era of big data. Big data is a qualitative term. It does not have minimum and maximum. It is something perception, how much data. We say a big data. AI needs huge amount of data to learn pattern. Today industry generate massive data set from IoT devices, sensor technologies, transactions, and social media. Social media today is one of the media that can make example Rai to Parvat Kare Parvat Rai Man. It means social media can build up anything, so it creates huge amount of data. Smart factories collect machine performance, AI predict failures. Advancement in computer graphics. Big data is one of the driving factor of AI. Computing power is advanced. We have GPU, graphics processing unit, tensor processing unit TPUs, cloud computing. We have edge computing has made training complex AI model faster and cheaper. It means that GPU, TPU, cloud computing, edge computing has made training of the complex AI model faster and easier. Example, NVIDIA GPU enabled deep learning in healthcare and autonomous vehicle. Automation and productivity need. This is one of the driving factor. Industries aim to reduce cost, increase efficiency, overcome labor shortage. AI automates repetitive and complex that we have already gone through. Advance in machine learning and deep learning. One is machine learning, one is deep learning. You might have gone through, so I am not going to detail with that. Breakthrough in algorithm like deep neural network, reinforce learning, generative learning, some of the common word that has one of the dimensions. Deep learning is one of the dimensions, reinforcement learning is another dimension, generative AI is another dimension, enables solving problem previously impossible. They are able to solve the problem very easily, which seems to be impossible. Deep mind AlphaFold solved 50-year-old problem of protein folding. DeepMind AlphaFold AI model which has solved protein folding problem, which is very, very complex. Integration with IoT industry. Industry has fourth standard. It has standard 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we are at the fourth version. Integration of digital technology, automation and data-driven system, cyber physical system, IoT, AI, big data, cloud. Driving factors, AI and IoT give the real insight for predictive maintenance, smart energy, supply chain optimization. Siemens use AI with IoT sensor for predictive maintenance in turbines. Personalized demand. Business want to offer a customized experience to customer. Netflix, Amazon, Spoofy uses AI recommender personalized content and product. Government and policy support. Government are investing heavy amount of fund in AI research and infrastructure. India National AI Mission, Niti Aayog, China Next Generation AI Plan, US AI Initiative. These are some of the plans of the government. Growth of generative AI. AI models that generate text, images, video, code are revolutionary creative and technical field. Everybody is aware about Chat GPT. Chat GPT. GPT means generative pre-trained transformer. It is a model. Chat means it communicates through text word. Chat GPT. Everybody is aware, and this is one of the most powerful search engine, AI-based search engine. It is family of large language model (LLM), large language model, mid-journey, and AI code assist like GitHub Copilot. So generative AI, where the images, text, video, code, and are generated. Need for cyber security. With rising cyber threats, industry needs AI-powered defense system that detect anomaly faster than human being. Dark Trace uses AI to detect and neutralize cyber attacks in real world. Dark Trace is one of the model. Global competitions and economic value. AI is seen as a strategic advance for global competitive. It means global competition and economic value. These are the driving factor of the AI. Key player in the AI. Leaders. Who are the leaders in AI? All leaders, infrastructure provided. The companies dominate. These companies dominate their own compute infrastructure, cloud services, and this Microsoft. Heavy investment on OpenAI. Chat GPT. Everybody is aware of Chat GPT. GPT model. Azure AI services. Copilot in Office. Google has launched Alphabet, creator of TensorFlow. Gemini is another one parallel to the Chat GPT. Brand successor by Google. DeepMind pioneering research in the reinforced learning, protein folding. Amazon, AWS, AI/ML services, say Bedrock, major provider of scalable AI infrastructure. Meta, Facebook, open source LLM like LLMA, large language model Meta AI, AI for social media content moderations, recommendations, VR AR integration. Apple focused on device AI. Sri is from the Apple voice generation assistant for phone and iPhone, Mac, and other one, that is Sri. Vision Pro Health Tech, strong privacy and preserving. Global leader, CrowdStrike, Palo Alto Networks, AIML, Firewall, Threat Prevention, Cortex, AI-driven endpoint protections, security key players, dark trace, self-learning and anomaly detection, immune system model, IBM security, AI analysis, Q radar, risk and threat detection, Fortinet, AI-based threat intelligence, malware detection, Cisco, SecureX, AI. Some of these names are the global player of this one. Specialized and emerging player Vectra, AI network detections and response NDR, Relaquest, AI-driven gray matter platform for detection and response, Cynet, autonomous breach protection, BlackBerry, Cy- Silence, predictive AI for zero-day adaptive prevention. Zero-day means just like OTP. Anomal, AI threat intelligence platform, Javelin Network, AI for identify protection of tech, Logarithm, AI assistant security, Splunk, AI model for long analysis anomaly, cloud and big tech player with AI security, Google Cloud Security, model name is Chronicle, AI powered threat hunting security analysis, Microsoft Defender and Sentinel, Amazon AWS Security Hub, AI driven monitoring and compliance as tools. Benefits of AI, automated repeated response, providing secure and fast detection decision making, using human error, handling massive data processing, enhancing the productivity and innovations. Another part is challenges of AI, job displacement due to automation. This is one of the today job opportunities to be reduced, job displacement due to automation, data privacy and security issue, biasing in AI decision making. The AI may be biased. Biased means if there is not a proper training, it could be biased. High cost, talent shortage, infrastructure constraint, market competition. These are the challenges and second face of the coin. AI driven applications of AI in fraud prevention, banking payment, banking and payment, real time transaction scoring a block, suspicious card activity, real time transaction scoring to block suspicious. Many times you feel that if you want to draw random amount from your debit card, means you are not you trying big amount from your debit card, and once you want to take heavy amount or very frequently, it come under suspect. Real time transaction scoring to block suspicious card activity, stopping money laundering by flagging unusual fund transfer. So, stopping money laundering by flagging unusual e-commerce, detect fake review to be detected, return abuse, fraudulent seller account, insurance, spot, exaggerated claim by anomaly detection and NLP, identify verification, KYC, AML, AI scan document, self fees, biometric for authenticity. Scanners sometimes say that you want to do the KYC and you do it in this way, I will assist you, and in fact they do not assist you. AI scan, KYC is one of the tool. So in the many time our banking system propagate a message that bank never ask online KYC. For the KYC you have to visit the nearest bank branch and that you have. AI scan document, selfies, biometric authenticity, detect, synthesize or stolen identity, cyber security, advantage of AI in fraud detection. Advantage of AI in fraud detection, real-time detection, prevent fraud before completion. It means that fraud to be detected before it completely happens. So this is the real-time detection, this advantage to prevent a fraud before its completion instead after losses. Means before the loss it could be checked, that is real-time detection. Adaptive learning model improve with new fraud trend because fraudsters are changing its trend very frequently. High volume processing can monitor millions of transactions at scale. It means that new fraud techniques uh, can be pattern can be found by monitoring the millions of transactions at scale. Reduced false whenever you go for AI you have a confusion matrix. It has a fourth part: true detection, false detection. Means true is true, false is false. True is false, false is true. Means both are wrong. Uh, When something to be true, when it predicted as false, when something was false, it is. So there are four categories. So reduce the false positive. False positive means if something is true and it predicts false, something is false, it predicts true. Both to be avoided, avoidance blocking genuine user unnecessarily. It means that in the today, when total market is going on digital world, it should not be you. So if your user is blocked genuinely, genuine user is blocked unnecessarily, then it would be problem for market. To reduce the false positive challenges, adversarial AI, data quality issue, explainability, complex AI model, regulatory compliance we have already gone through. Key techniques used: core AI techniques for fraud detection, supervised learning, model trained on historical fraud versus non-fraud data to classify new event, used in credit card fraud detections, loan applications, unsupervised learning and clustering, useful when labeled fraud data is scarce. Means there is no master data, there is no fixed trend. If it is the rarest fraud, nature of the fraud is rarest, It would be used in unsupervised. Detect hidden pattern like fraud rings, mule account, synthetic identity network. Another one is graph and network analysis. Analyze link between account devices IPs to reveal conclusion, IP to reveal collusion or organizing fraud group. Graph and network analysis. One of the most common is NLP, natural language processing. Detect phishing attempt, fraudulent claim or fake document. Fraudulent claims or fake document. This is phishing attack. Identify sentiment or intent of the communications. Behavioral biometric. AI keystroke pattern, mouse movement, type speed, devices, verify. AI in preventing and detecting the anomaly detection. Definition of anomaly. Anomaly detection is a process of identifying pattern, item or event that do not conform to the expected behavior of the dataset. Means something changed. Anomaly detection is a process of identifying pattern, items, events. It could be patterns, it could be items, it could be events that do not confirm expected behavior in the data set. These unusual patterns are called anomaly and outlier. They are often indicate fraud, fault, cyber intrusion, rare disease, and in different type of anomaly, point anomaly, single data point is very different from rest of the data. If there is single data point is very different from rest, sudden huge credit card transaction. As I told you, point anomaly, sudden huge credit card transaction. Automatically you never use the credit card and at one day you will start using credit card with huge number of transactions. Contextual anomaly depend on context, time, location. This means contextual anomaly means it is depend upon time, particular location, particular situation. Example, high electricity uses in midnight hour but normal at. Suppose somebody predicts that high electricity is used in midnight. This is something contextually anomaly because in the midnight, majority of the people are sleeping, so the gadget and activity which they are using in daily day-to-day life are least. But if you say high electricity uses at 7 p.m. mid evening, then it is useful. So contextual anomaly, collective anomaly, set of data point together is anomaly. Means one point is not anomaly, but if many points are together, one point is normal, but if it comes around, if you compute, if you take more than one point, it is anomaly, even if the individual point is not anomaly. Applications of anomaly detections, banking and finance, fraudulent transactions, money laundering, cyber security, intrusion detections, malware detections, healthcare, detecting rare disease or unusual medical pattern, manufacturing IoT, fall detection in machines, predictive maintenance, retail e-commerce, fake review, account takeover, and usual stopping, energy and utility, abnormal energy consumptions or grid failure. When it should not be failed, it is failed. AI techniques used for anomaly detection, statistical approach, Z-score, Gaussian model, hypothesis testing. These could be statistical approaches. Machine learning may be supervised. In case it is supervised, logical regression, random forest, SBM, need-based labeled data. Need require data to be labeled. For supervised learning, you must know where you want to go. It means your data to be labeled. Unsupervised, K means DB scan, PCA, isolated forest, here no label is needed. Deep learning. Over the machine learning, we have deep learning. One of the difference between machine learning and deep learning, basic difference, in the machine learning, we extract the feature and then you classify, learn. In the machine learning, deep learning, while extracting and learning, both are done at simultaneous. Means it is a many just like 16 BGG model. Probably it is very usual model that is used. It detect pattern along with detect it learn means all the 16 model start detecting the features and learning, features and learning, features and learning. So autoencoder, reconstruction error, LSTM, LSTM, long and short time memory. It means which you want to forget and which you want to remember. How much time you want to remember, how much time. It could be unidirectional, it could be bidirectional. So LSTM bidirectional, LSTM unidirectional, these are the tools that is used in anomaly detections in AI. CNN, image-based detection for image-based detection. Then we have hybrid or ensemble, combine multiple technique for better accuracy. Best things for many to be combined and it to be there. So let us have 2-3 minute break. Are you sleeping or are you listening? Hello?
Sir, we are listening.
Listening? पक्का?
Sure, sir.
मुझे नहीं लग रहा क्योंकि
सर कुछ लोग हो सकते हैं बट लोग क्वेरी करते हैं, ऐसा नहीं है.
हाँ ज्यादातर लोग मतलब जो है ना.
जी सर.
चलो 2 मिनट के बाद शुरू करते हैं.
जी श्योर सर, श्योर.
Sir, your voice is not coming.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Huh. So let us start again.
Yes, sir.
So AI techniques for anomaly detection we were discussing. Statistical approach, machine learning, two part, supervised and unsupervised, deep learning, hybrid in ensemble, combining multiple techniques for better accuracy. So here it is a tabular form, statistical approach for anomaly detection. In this technique, Z-score is one of the technique. Distance from mean is standard deviation. So Z-score is used. Key idea: we calculate distance from mean in standard deviation. It is used in example bank withdrawal anomaly. Means money is withdrawn randomly, use amount, point. Then another one is Grubbs test, hypothesis test. Key idea is hypothesis test. Faulty sensor reading. Sensor is reading falsely. Faulty sensor reading, either it becomes silent, or its pattern change, or it become more aggressive, more frequency. So hypothesis test for outlet. Chi-square test, one of the common tests. Observe versus expected frequency. Insurance claim fraud. If the insurance claim is tested by chi-square test, IQR, box pilot, utility bill, outlier beyond Gaussian model, unusual transactions, low probability under normal distributions, KDE, low density regions in the data, network traffic, time series model, ARIMA, stock prices anomaly. So these are some of the statistical techniques that are used in different applications, and these are some of the techniques used. Supervised ML for anomaly detections. Approach logistic regression. Classifies data into normal, anomalous using linear decision and boundary. Positive thing, simple and interpretable. Consequences may fail for complex nonlinear anomaly. If the anomaly is nonlinear in nature, this logistic regression is failed. Decision tree, random forest. It is one of the common build a tree-based model to separate normal versus anomaly. Handles nonlinearity robust to outlier. Can overfit if not to. So random forest can be overfit. Overfit matlab, suppose I teach you many times. Particular topic is taught you many times. So you are overfitted. Means you are very, very overfitted means you have learned much thing, and after that you are become saturated. If not tuned, it means that entire syllabus, entire things has to be tuned so that one cannot go far. That you can say is stucking in the local optima. Suppose you are doing optimization, many times we take care of things that my optimization algorithm should not be stuck in the local optimum. Then we have support vector machine, find hyperplane to separate classes, can use kernel for nonlinear separation, effective in high dimensional spaces, require careful parameter tuning. K nearest neighbor KNN, one of the most famous AI ML techniques, classification based on similarity to label, simple non-parametric, computationally expensive for large data set, neural network, deep model, learn complex pattern for classification, can detect complex anomalies, need larger data set for longer training. In assembling, less interpretable. Unsupervised ML techniques, statistical method, assure normal data flow, distribution, maybe Gaussian, Poisson, etc. Point far from the mean is to be anomaly. Simple, interpretable, assume correct distribution, not good for complex pattern. Distance based KNN, measure distance between points far from neighbor or anomaly. Local outlier factor that is used, LOF is used. So, positive things, non-parametric work in multiple dimensional space, sensitive to parametric choice, high dimensionality. Clustering. Clustering based KNN means normal point from the cluster point. Another one is isolation for forest, randomly partition data. Anomaly are easier to isolate and require fewer split. Fast, effective, handle high dimensionality, less interpretable than classical method. Autoencoder neural network, this is one of the model. Train the autoencoder to reconstruct the normal data. High reconstruction error indicate anomaly. Detect complex pattern. Require enough normal data for training. Over one class, SBM, PCA, these are the some of the things AI approaches. Deep learning ML anomaly detection approach. Autoencoder, neural network that comprises input and reconstructed high reconstruction error. Anomaly, capture complex pattern, unsupervised case, require enough normal data, sensitive to hyper pattern, variational autoencoder, AE or VAE, probabilistic extension of AE, autoencoder, model data distributions, anomaly, low light childhood likelihood, capture uncertainty generative, computationally more complex. Recurrent neural network, RNN, LSTM. LSTM has version single LSTM, unidirectional, bidirectional. For sequential time series data, model temporal dependency, good for temporal anomaly. Training can be slow, vanishing the gradient, convolution neural network, CNN. RNN, recurrent neural network, and CNN, convolution neural network for images or spatial data anomaly. Unusual features, capture spatial pattern, effective for images, need large labeled and unlabeled data. Generative adversarial network, GAN. Generative learned normal data distribution, discriminator help detect anomaly, can generate realistic normals, example, unsupervised in nature. Hard to train, unstable mode collapse. deep support, vector description, deep SVDD, transformer model, which is very, very important in today's environment, uses attention mechanism for sequences in time series and log series texture. Transformer model is very, very useful in today. Capture long range dependency, scalable, require large data set and complete it. Hybrid is an assembling type, hybrid statistical with ML. Z score can be combined with random score. Use a statistical method for filter extremely value. Statistical method is used to filter extreme values. ML is used to detect the finer detection. It means that Z score is used for statistical method to filter extreme value and ML model for finer detection. Hybrid ML and deep learning, isolation for forest is ML, autoencoder is DL, deep learning, isoescalant forest track potential anomaly, autoencoder confirmed based on the reconstruction of error. In ensemble of ML model, random forest can be combined with SBM and KNN. Means random forest can be combined with SBM and KNN. Each model vote majority of the weighted combined decision anomaly. It means that three parallel results are generated and they are voted with majority. Majority means out of the three, if two says yes, it is yes. Even irrespective of the fact that this yes is wrong. In ensemble of deep model encoder, in assembly of deep model, many deep model can be combined encoder, BE and GAN. Multiple deep model capture different aspects of anomalies, aggregate score for final detection, multi-state hybrid cluster and outlet detection, stepwise approach, first cluster data, then detect outlier within the finally verify using deep learning. Way to protect against banking fraud, customer level protection, strong authentication. It uses two-factor authentication or multi-factor authentication, more than two, for login of the transaction. Example, OTP via password, OTP via mail and SMS, biometric authentication, fingerprint. This could be all. OTP, biometric, face, biometric could be face, iris, fingerprint, secure password, practices, strong password. Strong password means password could not be predicted. It is combination of different combination of the special character and other one. Unique password for online banking account. Unique password, regular password update. Update the password at regular interval. Don't follow the fixed pattern. Awareness of education. Train the customer to identify the phishing email, fake call, and scam. Aware and education, train the customer. For that, Government of India has launched a information security education and awareness program across the country with group of 50 institutions, majority are universities, NITs and IITs and some of the state engineering colleges. MNIT is one of the institutes, so it is running that campaign since 2002, and now we are running at the phase 3. Phase 1, 2002 to 2015, phase 2, 16 to 2025, 2024, and then we have 2015, 25 to 2029, phase 3. Train the customer to identify phishing email, fake call, scam, avoid sharing sensitive information into online via phone. This awareness has to be there because there is many cases of digital arrest. Transaction alert, enable real-time SMS, email alert for every transaction so that you are enabled to know that some transaction has gone through in your account. Banking level protections, AI and ML learning, anomaly detection for unusual. It detects and blocks for time movement. Just like if you write your password, wrong password 3 times, it blocks for a day. It detects that there is an anomaly, someone is guessing, and it blocks. Anomaly detections are unusual transaction. Behavioral analysis to detect the fraud pattern, because pattern normally particular person's patterns does not change abruptly. Encryptions and secure communication, SSL, TLS encryptions on online banking and payment app, end-to-end encryption for fund transfer, UPI, fraud monitoring, real-time monitoring of transactions, account and devices, blacklist suspicious IP address, devices, account, secure API, payment gateway, protect against API misuse. In the fintech integration, internal control and audit, role-based access, regular audit to prevent fraud. Way to protect against credit card payment, customer level protection, strong PIN and password, use unique and complex password for online banking and digital wallet, change PIN regularly, two-factor or multi-factor authentications, enable 2FA for online transaction and banking app, monitor statement regularly, check credit card statement for unauthorized transaction, set up alert for every transaction, avoid sharing card details, never share your card number, CVV, PIN or OTP over call, email and message. Be cautious to use the secure website looks like HTTP. Avoid public network for accessing your gadget. Bank and is user level. Bank issue level protection, fraud detections, AIML model detect the unusual spending, transaction monitoring, real-time monitoring and automatic alert, card control, limit daily transaction amount or international users, tokenizing or EMP chip card, replace card into with secure token. EMP chip makes physical card cloning harder. Secure digital wallet, encourage AI in double A swan. AI as a double A swan in the cyber security. Another aspect, AI impact on cyber security. AI as a weapon create ultra realistic phishing and deep fake attack. It means that whenever user attackers have a tool, because tool is for everyone, whether it is user is attacking for safety, it is positive tool. Attacker is used for attacking, it is negative tool. Same tool can be used. I remember one thing while studying, we have one class. Science is a boon or curse. Science is a boon or curse. It is good. Similarly, the AI is a boon for user, curse for and user. AI as a weapon for the custom for the attackers, create ultra realistic phishing and deep fake, automate credential stuffing of massive scale, generate polymorphic ransomware that evaluate decision, enable real-time voice and video impersonation fraud, AI as a shield, AI detect anomaly in real across millions of events, stop zero-day threat using behavioral analysis, automates incident response in millisecond, identify deep fake and AI generated fraud. This one. AI impact on cybersecurity perspective. AI attack search 72%, year-to-year increase of AI assisted attack. AI breach cases 5.72 million US dollar average cost of AI powered data breaches. Deep fake 66 means more than 6.8 times. Increased deep fake incident to 173% rise. It means that 200 times. Phishing search 1.1265% rise in phishing attack due to generative tools. So here you say that beach casted, deep fake fraud, phishing search, these are rising very means 1,000, 2,000 times, 600, 700 times. So it means that if today it is 1, it could be 700. AI defense saving, save per beach by AI enabled security. Threat detection 60%. AI impact, this is shown. It is money. AI assisted attack, traditional attack. So initially traditional attack were more, but today after 2024, AI attack assisted attacks is more. So here types of attacks. Phishing attack is very prominent, 40%, 48%, 40%. BC fraud, deepfake, Olympic fraud, AI denied distributor, denied of service attack, credential stuffing, prompt injection, ransomware AI. Ransomware AI is least one for this case, and AI phishing attack is very, very common in this way. How AI enable and amplify cyber attack? Generative AI writes hyper-personalized phishing email with zero grammatical error, mimicking real communication perfectly. AI phishing achieved 54% click-through rate versus just 12% of traditional phishing. 82.6% of all phishing email now use AI in this form. As data is already reported, 1265% search, 82 point this percent AI generated phishing emails sent per day, 3.4 billion, rise in AI crafted phishing in 2023, 135%. Business email comprises loss in 4.9 billion US dollar, excessive target by spear phishing in 98%. Warm GPT AI tool for cyber criminal. In 2023, cybersecurity researcher at Slash Next Discovery, a fine-tuned GPT model trained malware sold itne month per Telegram. What is one generative AI model with zero ethical restriction built from chat GPT-J, fine-tuned with cybercrime data, create phishing email, BC attack, and malware without refusal. How it was used? Hacker used it is to impersonate CEO in a BC email. Victim transfer fund believing that request made was legitimate means it tried to through this GPT warm GPT they try to make win the confidence of the person that it is genuine. Hacker use impersonate CEO in the BC mail. Victim transfer fund believing that request was legitimate. They put the logo, they put the photo, they put the signature. Slash Nest tested it and producer remarkably perceived fund transfer. Why it is dangerous? Unlike ChatGPT, it cannot be safely prompted. Lower the technical barrier for cybercrime globally. Non-native English speaking can now scale impact within 6 months. 4,000 plus subscribe, multiple successor tools, Fraud GPT, Dark Bird, Black Hat GPT, law enforcement agency globally issues the alert. AI voice cloning, this is one of the problem. AI voice synthetic may clone any person's voice from just 3 to 2 seconds of the audio. Means if audio is there, it can be cloned. Voice from just 3 to 30 seconds of the audio is sufficient to clone the voice. Fraudulent use publicly of interviews, YouTube videos, or social media clips. Attacker find 30-second video sample from YouTube, LinkedIn, earning call product. Voice clone fraud loses 2023 $77 million. Using these applications, 11 lab, RBC, Wallet, RNC, clone voice in a minute, either free or less than $5. Minimum audio needed to the clone is 3 seconds. Step 3, AI call victim finance team claiming urgent wire transfer is needed. Finance staff fooled by AI voice in the test. Step 4, money transfer before verification. Average victim discover fraud 3 plus 4 days later. Rise in finishing attack is 5,500 times. Live deep fake video conference. This is one example, one attack. Live deep fake video conference. This is one attack. 5.6 million lost. January 2024, Hong Kong. A finance employee at multinational firm attended a video conference where every participant, including CEO, CFO, was a real-time AI deepfake. He has made 15 transfer total. The setup employee received email from UCO CEO requesting secret transfer. He was suspicious until invited to a voice call. The description video calls showed CEO, four senior colleagues, all are deepfake, AI deepfake, rendered in real time from LinkedIn pool. The transfer employee made 15 bank transfer over several days, total 25.6 millions conveyed by the realistic video. Discovery. Employee later called headquarters directly. The real CEO knew nothing. He filed police report, zero recovery of the fund. Technology used real-time deepfake rendering from the public video sources tool like deepfake in cost. Deepfake technology, generative adversarial GAN and diffusion model, face swap, replace one person face with another person video, used in CEO fraud, NIC non-conceivable lip match lip movement to any audio track, used to make politician or executive appear to be same thing. Full body pituitary animate the entire person body using another movement used in corporate fraud call and identity theft. Voice clone. Voice clone voice from 3 to second audio used along with the video deepfake for full convincing impersonation. Real-time video. Live deepfake rendering for video call. The Hong Kong, as the case we have discussed, 25.6 million used in real face replacement. AI image forging, generate fake ID document, fake photo for KYC, bypass synthetic identity creation. Deepfake consider increase. First AI voice clone CEO 2019. It give you total cost US dollar 2,43,000. The world first confirmed AI voice clone fraud case. UK based energy firm CEO transfer itne fund after receiving a full crown from what is believed to be a German parent company chief executive. What's happened? The CEO of the UK journalist received a phone call from someone who sounded exactly like CEO of the German parent company requesting urgent transfer of the Hungarian supply. Why he complied? The voice and German executive distinct except speech pattern and melody of the voice as described by insurance firm Riverhand. The CEO recognized the voice immediately. The attacker called 3 times, first requesting transfer, second claiming reimbursement was coming, third requesting another transfer because the suspicious and the third call was refused. Attribution and recovery, the money went to Hungary Then Mexico, retraceable, untraceable. Euler firm believe AI software was used. This was 2019. Technology exponentially make more sophisticated today. Fraud GPT, the criminal AI. July 2023, security firm NetReach discovered fraud GPT being actively sold dark web forum telegraph subscription 2000 US dollar per month or इतने per year within 3 months. Fraud GPT capability right under undetectable phishing email, create cracking tools for website, generate malicious code for demand, find vulnerable card details for credit, no ethical filtering, no refusal. Darkbird 2023 intelligent text-based attack fine-tuned on the dark web text data, understand criminal forum jargon used for dark web threat intelligence, also weapon created by Korean. Again in 2023, Black Hat GPT making clone-based attack focused on hacking tools generation, create polymorphic malware script, generate SQL injections payload used for automatic vulnerability scanning available via Telegram. And according to the report, 3,000 plus subscription in 9 days demonstrate that massive AI demand for AI powered criminal tool. AI powered ransomware tool, target skeleton selection AI, polymorphic mode, lateral movement AI, anti sandbox, automated navigation, black hunter, AI driven distributed denial of service attack, AI transform botnet from the dump traffic generate into adaptive learning attack system, traditional DDoS, AI powered DDoS, Mirai style AI botnet, Killnet, no name. So distributed attacks 2023 net cost 15 million US dollars, largest ever. AWS 2022 1.35 TPS, attack per day globally 30,000 billion, distributed denial of service attack, AI powered vulnerability discovery and zero-day exploit. AI drastically reduced the time to find the vulnerability in software from months to hours. Criminal group now use AI to find zero-day faster than vendors can catch. Traditionally, vulnerability research requires expert month manual, AI-assisted fuzzing, LML-generated exploit, nation-state hacking, and some of the data they have. AI in facilitating digital fraud techniques, deepfake, generative text, deepfake, synthesize, automated scan, personalized, target social engineering, multi-channel orchestration, automatic account takeover, select AI optional attack pattern, password, guess and strategy and device. Autonomous bottleneck, behavioral intent and maximize this one. Evasion and mimic, behavioral mimic, adversarial input, data augmentation and case, filling the gap, noise detection, social engineering and chatbot. Bias deep fake SEO, synthetic lending fraud, credential stuffing behavior mimicry, All these we have discussed already. Common indicator of the AI-powered fraud, synthetic identity, creation of fake customer profile using AI-generated names, photo, and indicators, multiple accounts with similar detail, same phone IP, inconsistent identity information, date of birth, and address mismatch. Document with AI-generated face, fake signature. Deep fake audio video, fraudulent use AI mimic voice face, unusual request from executive, bank officer asking for urgent factor. So when there is urgent transfer, it is a fake. Voice video quality disorder when reported, meta inconsistency in video and audio file. Transfer transaction pattern manipulations. Fraudulent use AI botnet to mimic normal but fraudulent transactions indicate multiple micro-transactions just below current detection. Transactions of the odd hour, inconsistent with customer history, unusual speed of transaction across multiple, credential stuffing and automated attack, AI-driven bot test stolen, sudden spike in login attempt for the same IP, may fail login attempt followed by success, login from geographically impossible location, New York, 2 minutes later in Singapore. Phishing, AI create hyper-realistic indicators, unusual device, behavioral singer. Thank you. This is all from my side.
If anyone have any query, then he or she can ask.
सब सो गए होंगे, क्वेरी क्या करेंगे?
नहीं सर, ऐसा नहीं है, मतलब it was quite interesting and
चलो
knowledgeable. किसी की कोई भी query है, then he or she can ask. Sejal, please, Sakshi, unmute करो.
Thank you, sir, for imparting your valuable knowledge to us.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay.
प्रणाम सर.
Wow.
अभी सेशन मत एंड करना, लोग फीडबैक भर लें जो भी है, ठीक है? 10 मिनट तक सेशन
Yes,
अभी
sir,
ऑन
yes.
रखिएगा, ठीक?
May I quit?
या सर, थैंक यू सर.
Thank you, sir.